Hello guys, Assalamu alaikum. Today we are starting with our very first lecture in our view of AI. In this lecture, we will cover the broad overview of AI, what AI is, what are their subdomains, what comes under the umbrella of AI. So this lecture is for beginners who are new to this field or who are now selecting in which is this field is good for them or not. So from my perspective, this field is a better field for our future because of the scope and the mm, very very exponential growth of AI. So let's get started. What is AI? A development of computer science or computer system or machines that can perform tasks that typically requires human technology. Actually, in our daily life, the task which we done by ourselves, if we train a computer or a machine which can do that task for us, so we can say that it's an AI. So type of AI or artificial intelligence, they are broadly divided into two types. The first type uh, or the types it's contain narrow AI, general AI, and strong AI. For now, we are here in narrow AI. These pictures which you can see, I get all of these from the internet from different sources. So to make you understand, so narrow AI, general AI, and strong AI. We will discuss all of these in our further slides. So, but let me know you that we are currently in narrow AI. So narrow AI, which is a weak AI, versus general AI, which is strong AI. Narrow AI or weak AI refer to artificial intelligence designed for specific task or domain, while general AI or strong AI aim to replicate human-like intelligence, enabling machines to understand, learn, and perform tasks across a wide spectrum of activities, similar to human being. Narrow AI, the models which we are training now, or the machines which we are training now, it is only for specific task. For example, let me give you an example that if we are training a model which can recognize our face or which can detect is it human or not, or is it male or female, so it's a specific one task for which we are training that model. So this comes under narrow AI. In a strong AI which replicates human-like intelligence or enable machine to understand, learn, and perform tasks across a wide spectrum. So we are not achieve a strong AI until now, but in a very near future we will achieve it. So we are now in narrow AI, dedicated for one single task. As I told you that one single task mean we train a model or machine for a specific task. If we train it for text generation, so it will generate text, or if we train it for recognition, so it will recognize, for example, for face recognition or for object detection. So it's a one single task. Okay, then it's after narrow AI, a general AI comes, which performs human-like task, like performs like human. Just we are doing multiple tasks at a time, sort of this. And super AI, which is now far above from our this current feature. So intelligent than human. In super AI, we will it is claimed that the machines will be more intelligent than a humans. Level of AIs. So reactive machines, these AI systems operates based on predefined rules and do not learn from past experience or adapt new situations. And limited memory, which limited memory mean AI, AI or AI models that at this level can learn from past data to some extent, but has a finite memory and do not possess a deep understanding of context. In reactive machines, the AI system which we train, they have no past memory, or they cannot learn from their past memory. Uh, like for example, uh, let me give you an example like uh, mm, autonomous cars comes in the limited memory because they have some memory to uh, make decisions. uh, we will then cover it in a further slides. A theory of mind, it's now a theory of mind, it's not practical now. This is a theoretical level where AI would be a ability to understand human emotions, feelings, intentions, enable more advanced interaction and decision making. It's a concept rather than current reality. The theory of mind, it will in a very near future, it may be true. Now, what is machine learning? Machine learning comes under AI. Okay, so what is machine learning? Machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence where computers learn from data and improve their performance on tasks or specific tasks without being explicitly programmed. Okay, it's mean we are training a machine learning program on a certain data. We give it a past data, so it makes some patterns in it and learn from that past data to make future predictions. Type of machine learning types, there are majorly four machine learning types: uh, supervised learning, unsupervised learning, semi-supervised learning, and reinforcement learning. What is supervised learning? Now, let's get only the concept of what is machine learning. Don't go deep in it. This section is about giving you a broad overview of AI. So this in AI, machine learning is a type of comes under the AI. So machine learning have further four types. So these are the four types of machine learning. Uh, Let me give you a summarize overview of this. What supervised learning? Supervised learning is uh, it in supervised learning we will cover, or we have two type of tasks or models to train. Uh, like for example, house price prediction. It comes in a uh, classification on in a regression task. Uh, yeah, in supervised learning we cover regression and classification tasks. Okay, regression is something continuous train on continuous data, or classification mean we can classify uh, different species or classes like dog, like cat and dog. Mm, okay, in unsupervised learning, we have a data, but in that data, we don't have a labels. In supervised learning, we have for training, we have data as well as labels. But in unsupervised learning, we don't have a labels, so we can use. So in this type of in unsupervised learning, we make clusters of. Uh, don't we didn't train uh, the models on for a specific prediction, but we make clusters of similar objects, or mm, similar objects which contain similar features. Like let me give you an example. For example, we have a number of species of animals, and we don't know their names. Okay, so we have just their pictures, or the feature which mean its features, and we want to categorize in it in a certain chunks or certain clusters. So we will give that data to a model, so it will match their features, and with that features the similar all that animals which comes which have a similar features, so they will make a cluster of that animals together, and those animals which have some different features or which are similar between them, so they will make another clusters. So and from this we can uh, we make a clusters of similar objects or similar species. Okay, so in semi-supervised learning, in semi-supervised learning we have data like some of our data is labeled or some of our data is not labeled. Okay, we will discuss these all in a very broad in our machine learning playlist inshallah. So and then reinforcement learning is something different from these all, which works on reward and punishment. So we'll discuss it inshallah soon. Then this is a classification task and this is a regression task. Classification mean we can classify both two classes, like this circle comes these are one class, and this cross or plus this another class. Okay, so this the red dotted line, it's a boundary between them, so we can classify both classes. And then the second one, this is the regression task, it's dots or some continuous data, and we make a best fit line between them. And then this is an example of clusters, which I told you that, for example, we have um, animals. I gave you an example of animals, and there you can see that there it's an example of digits from 0 to 9. Okay, so all uh, the red color or the red cluster, uh, it is a cluster of zeros, all zeros. Then this blue one, this is a cluster of um, all six. And now let me give you a simple overview of how we can train a model, a machine learning or a machine learning model or AI model. So we have a past data which we call a data set. Okay, this data may contain in any format, like in CSV or Excel, in tabular format, or in like this like pictures. So this past data we give it to a learner. Learner mean an algorithm uh, which will which from that via that algorithm, this model will learn from this data which we give to it. And after training uh, or the model, so we will give it a test data. It will be if we train it on a picture, so this data will be a picture test data, and when we give it to the model, so it will make a prediction from that on that test data. Okay, then this is a simple picture. For example, we have a model. Does it do well on a training data? This training data, its accuracy is good on this training data. If yes, then go ahead. Does it do well on a test data? This is a training data. This one is a training data, and this one. Okay, and this is a test data. Okay, now if it work well on this training data, then yes, then is it work well on test data? If yes, then we successfully train our model. If it doesn't work well on the training data, then make a bigger network, and then it's mean that make your model more accurate, and then again train it again. If it works on training data but it doesn't work well on test data, then what we should do, we will give it more data, like we will increase our training data, so and then again train it, and it will then give you work well on the test data. Then after that we will be done with our model. Then what is deep learning? Like AI, this all is AI. Machine learning lies under AI, and deep learning also lies under AI. Okay, so we discussed all these four before, you will remember. Then deep learning somewhere lies in between all these steps of machine learning. Okay, so what is deep learning? Deep learning is a subset of machine learning that involves neural networks. We will discuss this neural network soon, inshallah, uh, with multiple layers to model and solve complex problems inspired by the structure and functions of human brain. Okay, the deep learning neural network, it is inspired from human brain. That in human brain we have neurons and different neurons and their connections between them. So it is something like that. This model is works something like this. That now this is one of the um, neural network. It's a deep neural network. It's contain this is a one layer which contain multiple neurons. This is another layer. We can say this first layer is the input layer. Then there are some hidden layers in between. These three are hidden layers. Okay, and then this is an output layer. So these layers are connected with each other. Okay, these neurons, uh, each of single neuron is connected with multiple neurons. So when we pass this image to our input layer, then this is something like a face detection algorithm or face recognition algorithm. So when we pass this image to the input layer, the first layer will identify the edges of this of our face, and then the second layer will do its own job, like combining these edges, and then to make some shape, and then the third layer will make some uh, face images like this. You can see. So like this, it trains. This neural network will train. This is a simple example I gave you, or make you understand in a simple example, but we will discuss it in more details soon, inshallah. Now these are layers, which I told you. These are layers. Okay, these are layers. This is a kernel or filter, maybe you can say filter, and this is a layer. So it also come in some deep learning or deep learning neural networks. We'll cover it inshallah soon. But I can show you. It just means how it's work, the kernel work on the uh, layer, or how it uh, get data from this layer. Okay. Now, what AI, machine learning, deep learning. So this whole is AI. Okay, this is a whole AI domain. Machine learning lie inside this AI, and the deep learning then lie inside machine learning and AI. Okay, then like I told you that in AI, machine learning came, deep learning came inside AI, and then NLP also came inside AI. Okay, so what is natural language processing? NLP is a branch of AI that focus on teaching computers to understand, interpret, and generate human language embedding interaction between human and machine using text and speech. In natural language processing, it works on textual data or speech recognition, this domain. Okay, then application of NLP or natural language processing. These are some applications which I told you that you may know. So there are more other applications as well, but this is for your overview only. So chatbots, virtual assistants, this sentiment analysis, language translation from English to Urdu, or from English to French or German, just like this. Speech recognition, like Google Assistant or Siri, Alexa. is do when we speak something to it, so it recognize our voice and then give us a result accordingly. Okay, then text summarization, text generation like ChatGPT, but uh, text classification, and then social media monitoring. Okay, then computer vision. Computer vision is also a domain of AI. We can say this a domain of AI. Computer vision is a subfield of artificial intelligence that enable computers to interpret and understand virtual visual information. Okay, visual information mean via camera or like optics. Okay, from the word, like how humans perceive and process images and videos. Okay, like our like we capture images via or the we can see the word from our eyes. Our brain process that which we capture, and then we can recognize or detect is this chair, this is a table, or what going on in front of us. Okay, so same like this, in computer vision we use cameras or pictures etc. uh, for example, this lady, uh, this for, their camera will be a machine learning model or a computer vision model. A model is trained which can detect different objects, like uh, it's a woman, then she wear white dress, then standing, yes, she's standing, then with a tennis racket, or this is a tennis racket, uh, and two peoples, there are two peoples which are standing in green shirts behind her. Okay, so how this we can train our models on computer vision uh, techniques to recognize what's going on in front of the camera. So its application is like face recognition, object detection, like surveillance systems, in many more. Okay, application of computer vision like image and object recognition, which I can give you an example that like face recognition, like a person like uh, come under the camera, so this person is recognized by this camera that yes, he's Ahmad, or some other person came, so yes, he's Ali. Video surveillance, uh, like in military bases or something, somewhere where the surveillance cameras are deployed. Then autonomous vehicles, like we can say that self-driving cars, which also use computer vision to operate. Then medical imaging, robotics, facial recognition, then gesture recognition, like happy, sad. Then in agriculture fields, we can use computer vision. Yeah, this is the example which I get, I think, from Open Siri or Depth AI, I think so. Then it's this also computer vision. Using computer vision, we can see that uh, it shows our posture. Okay, then like OCR, text extraction from image, uh, optical recognition. Okay, then we can say that this is an image. It we can easily easily extract this text from this image using computer vision. Then this fire detection, like there's some fire, so we can detect it. Yes, there's fire. Okay, using computer vision. Now we have reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning also comes under AI. So what is reinforcement learning? Reinforcement learning in machine learning approach where an agent learn to make decision by trial and error. Error mean reward and punishment. Okay, like reward and penalties for its action in an environment. It's often used in tasks like games, playing, and autonomous robots. This is the application of reinforcement learning like game playing, robotics, autonomous vehicles, uh, mm, recommendation system, energy management, education, and finance. Okay, so we can say that, for example, a car. This is an autonomous vehicle, a self-driving car, which moves on a moving on a road, and it make a blunder like make an accident with a uh, side track. So next time it will if this car makes this blunder, so there will be it's we will we have this car contain a numeric reward. Okay, so from this blunder, its reward will be reduced. So next time the car will care for this blunder said it will not occur this blunder again. Then mm, we studied or we cover the NLP, machine learning, deep learning, and all others. But there are some ethical and ethics and bias of AI. Okay, so AI ethics involve the guidance and principle of developing and using machine learning or AI responsibly, ensure that AI system respect human values, rights, and safety. So this is a main point. All the model which we are training, so it will be in certain rules. These are certain rules that it will not violating these rules or these laws. Okay, biases in AI occur when machine learning model or algorithm produce unfair outcomes due to a biased data and flawed, uh, design, often resulting in unjust or unequal treatment of certain groups. Addressing bias in crucial for ethical AI development. Okay, so it means that uh, bias in AI mean, for example, I can say that there are two peoples. So the AI model uh, is biased for this one or his decision instead of his decision. Like, don't bother his decision. It's been biasness like this. Okay. Then there are some tools we will use. Uh, we can use in a model training like TensorFlow, PyTorch, Keras, Scikit-learn, OpenAI, Gym, Spacey, or then Pandas as well. So these are career opportunities. If you are coming in a AI domain, so there are some career opportunities for you. You can see this. Uh, we have more career opportunities as well, but these are some common one that you may be a data scientist after doing AI, or machine learning engineer, or AI research scientist, AI research scientist. They're too common. Then the NLP engineer, computer vision engineer, AI product manager. You may be AI business analyst, AI project manager, or robotics engineer, AI data analyst, AI ethical hacker, AI for healthcare and specialist, AI for finance specialist, or AI for customer support. Okay, there are some career opportunities. There are a lot. For example, if you're capable, inshallah, so you will make your own company on for some AI products, like for it may be based on computer vision or NLP, like uh, or text generation, maybe like OpenAI sort of. So hope you will understand. You understand this overview section. inshallah we will cover each and every domain or AI domain in a very broadly in our coming lectures. Okay, thank you.